What was your favorite experience?
Well, definitely the most interesting was trying all the different foods. We ate like aloe, bamboo, jellyfish, duck tongue, lotus, eel, all these different things. But we all kept an open mind and tried everything, almost everything. But my favorite part was we traveled to Hangzhou, which is a city which has these really interesting Buddhist temples, and there's these huge like gold Buddhas, and it was really amazing just to walk into the temple and see all these people praying and worshiping.
Is there anything you wish you'd done that you didn't get to do that you would do on another trip?
Yeah, we all really, really wanted to go to Beijing, so we were a little upset by that. That was, and maybe more time hanging out with our homestays, because their schedule is so structured during the school week that there isn't really time for us to hang out with them. We had 15 minutes every night, and then at the end we'd be escorted back to our room downstairs. So we didn't have that much time, and we would have liked to bond, and they had such interesting questions for us and a lot of things that we could learn from each other. So.
Oh yeah. Even, I remember on the weekends sometimes we'd have friends over to the house, and getting to talk with other girls who weren't necessarily picked for the exchange and get to interact more with the students. It was a lot of fun. I know some of them had questions but were too intimidated to ask us, and they only see us, for a little bit of time. So it'd be nice to spend more time with the students.
So would you go back?
I would.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's something that's definitely sparked an interest I didn't think I'd have. I'm actually applying for a program to learn Mandarin over the summer, and I want to continue stuff.
Are you all taking Chinese here on campus?
No. None of us.
Actually, we're not, because unfortunately the way the program worked is that they didn't start the Mandarin Chinese program at our school until we were sophomores, and it was open up to freshmen. But I think, when we were there, we all tried really, really hard to learn. We weren't fantastic at it, but we tried.
Did you feel the experience changed you?
Yeah, I do.
Can you talk about how?
It was incredibly eye-opening. You just realize that there are people in other parts of the world, and we had so many differences and similarities at the same time. And it was just really interesting to kind of live that for 3 weeks, to see, because of course it was a city, so a lot of it, like we said, still had the same city aspects, but sometimes down at the root of things they were different. They had some different ideals and things like that.
I know, comparing the schools, I'm thankful for the freedom and independence we get. I mean, I really like how the teachers here encourage us to be our own person, and we have the different relationships with teachers. I like that they're our friends, we live with them in the dorms, and we get to have dinner at their houses. It's something that I'm thankful for, because I really enjoy that experience.
I definitely have a new appreciation for what the foreign students have when they come to our school for the first time, or when leaving their families and coming here, how difficult it must be to be with this language, learning your entire life. Now it's around every day. And I just understand how they like to go to each other, because when we were there, we all felt comfort when we were around each other. So I now understand why they like hanging out with their friends from the same countries, and it's just, I feel more inviting towards foreign students here because of going abroad.
I'm definitely more confident, I think, from going on the exchange to China. Being away from them and away from my parents, with a new student that I've never met before, and a new family that I never had met before, and my homestaying family, the mom didn't speak a word of English, so that was really hard at times. But I think from being in that new experience, I definitely have more confidence in myself.
What impact do you think the exchange programs, either yours or the other ones that the school sponsors now, what impact do you think it has on our larger school community? That's a tough one, huh?
I think it brings us all together more. Like I said, how I now have a new appreciation for the foreign students here. If more students were able to have the opportunity to go abroad and see what it's like to be in a surroundings that you're not comfortable with, you can bring those experiences back to our community and make it more tight and everyone appreciates each other more.
I think it also enriches the students' education here and even for other teachers by learning through firsthand experiences with other countries and other nationalities. I feel it broadens people's scopes and ideas about other parts of the world.
I agree with what Kelly and Grace were saying, and also I know that it really excites the school. I know a lot of people applied for all of the exchanges, and especially coming back, and when we were there, my friends were emailing me all the time wanting to know everything. So, when we came back, we were greeted really warmly, and everyone wanted to hear about the trip. So all of our feelings and all the things we realized about, how lucky we were to have the student relationships and how to appreciate what the foreign students go through, our ideas were kind of contagious, and they start to spread through the school because all of our community was so excited to hear about it.
Lastly, what would you tell other students if they came up to you and said, should I apply to be on an exchange program?
Definitely, I would say yes. It was just such a fantastic experience, and you grow as a person, you help the school grow, and it's just altogether great. And to not go on, it would just be such a missed opportunity that you would regret later.
Even if it's not your first country of choice, I never saw myself traveling to China, and the relationships I made with my host family, the girls at the school, it's something that I wouldn't give up. And the school gives us such a good opportunity, and students should really take interest in that because you'll benefit from it. And like I said, maybe you'll find something that you're interested in further. Now I'm going to study Mandarin, which I'm really excited about, and I had no idea.
I saw it as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I don't know if this chance would ever be given to me again. So when I heard about the exchange, it was immediate reaction to try to get out and immerse myself in a new culture. So I just would tell other students to don't hold back. Even if maybe you have a small interest, just go for it. You have nothing to lose. So just try it and see what happens. It's definitely worth it.
It was definitely worth it. So much fun. I tell students to keep an open mind if they were chosen to go to any of these exchanges, and because it's a lot of fun and you learn a lot about different cultures.
Anything else you want to add?
Just thanks for giving us the opportunity to go. It was a great time.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, girls.